Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you at. Welcome to the show, man. Listen, I love a good story. We ain't afraid to talk about nothing. I ain't afraid to talk about nothing. We got to get right into Jess Hilarious and the trans female. They had some back and forth. We're gonna get into Jess Hilarious versus the trans female. I guess they had some words. Jess Hilarious said some things. The trans said some things. Everybody upset. We gonna see. I'm gonna tell you how you. I ain't listen. I don't want to tell you how you should feel, but I don't. I don't think that. I don't think that my opinions is too far off. I mean, but yo, let's get into it. All right. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Subscribe, like. We need all of that.
And just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us?
If women ain't the gatekeepers to womanhood, being a woman, then who is, bro? Like, I'm gonna tell you this. If we let people run off with their opinions and opinions matter first, matter of fact, we can't. We can't. I can't walk down the street talking about I want to be white. That's how I feel. I don't feel black. I want to be white. And the discussion is over right there. No, you can't be no woman because I can't be white. I don't care what you want to be. What are we talking about? Why you who the gate they the gatekeepers. Whoever you trying to be like is the gatekeepers. Some person want to try to be black. You think they're gonna go ask a Spanish person? They're gonna go ask the gatekeepers, the black people, how do I be black? Or what, you know what I mean? You're not gonna ask a man how to become a trans woman. You're gonna go look at the woman, the gatekeepers, who you're saying is not the gatekeepers, and say, I want some boobs like her. I want a little butt like her. Bing, 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 bing.
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us?
Right? And that's another thing, like, bro, they protecting all these trans. I'm gonna tell you why they're protecting all these trans. It's really super simple. They're protecting all these trans because at the end of the day, what was it before? What was the problem before? Too many men was making decisions for women, right? They was telling y'all couldn't have babies and when you can have an abortion. So you know what they did? New game plan. Gonna get some of my other man friends, turn into women, y'all. So then when women start talking, y'all be the ones to start talking. So now it's no longer, well, men aren't speaking for women. It's men as women speaking for women. Y'all don't see the way this is going? Y'all don't see the way this is going? If y'all don't do something soon, if somebody don't speak up, it's all right. We can't keep doing this.
And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up.
My bad. But like, Are you mad she said it, or are you mad it's true? Because number one, it's delusion. It's definitely delusion. And like, bro, she said it, not me.
God, how are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
Hello. Now let's take a look at some of the reaction.
Hello, like she said, hello. All right, like, we keep letting it slide. It's just gonna be, we keep letting it slide. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse.
When the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
I'm gonna just keep it a bug. A lot of cisgender women are just unhappy. A lot of, no, let's use the term that they love. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really unhappy. A lot of real women are really insecure.
Let me tell you something. I'm not no expert. I'm not no doctor. If y'all think, do y'all think people can't read body language and be like, yo, that person looks mad hurt? Off the rip. Look at how shorty looking. Do y'all think that people can't read body language and say, yo, why are you so mad? There's no reason that there's no reason that you should be this upset about this particular situation, other than you got something else going on inside yourself. But let her go on.
And a lot of real women are really bothered that trans women really look better than they really do.
Of a woman. So you have these different people arguing, and I'm gonna play a clip here as you can see some of them going off with their opinions.
And if y'all hoes will stop being so simple and so motherfucking insecure, the power between trans women and cisgender women and the power of both of us, it would show the world what a real woman is and what real womanhood is.
I don't think no real woman need to team up with fake women to prove to the world what a real woman is. That's dumb. Real women team up with fake women to empower the world to prove what a woman is. We already know what a woman is. What y'all need to, the stuff that you suggesting don't even make sense. The stuff that y'all saying can be easily knocked out the fucking game with like simple logic.
And this is the perfect time for me to say, this is the perfect time to say this. As I was transitioning, I never gave a fuck about pronouns.
You was probably still the Brody.
Like, I remember, like, as I was transitioning, you know, you run into this era, like, when you really, really give a fuck about how people identify you or how people give you your pronouns. I only started being really big on my pronouns when I realized people were misgendering me out of disrespect.
I guarantee you, she didn't care about them pronouns because she was still the Brody running around acting real saucy, Santana-ish. Ain't nobody gonna call you no sis. Ain't nobody gonna call you, yo, she bugging. No, yes, your gay friends gonna be like, yeah, sis. Don't make no sense, but that's what your friends do. They do stuff that don't make sense. The other people are gonna be like, what? But nobody's walking around calling no tomboy or no gay boy sis, except for other gay people or females. That's just dumb. That's how the world works. Nobody was born yesterday. When you start dressing up as a female and then you get titties and niggas realize, oh, it's a penis down there. Now you got somebody upset. Now you got somebody tight. Now I can see why a murder is happening. You know, they be acting like, I don't know why the trans is getting killed. You niggas is going around trying to sleep with niggas and ruin niggas and out niggas. You think? All right. Females take disrespect so much lighter than a man does. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But y'all don't know that because y'all men. Matter of fact, they should know that. They should know that.
Because when you are a grown man, when you are a boy, when you're a gay boy, it's like, yes, Miss Thing, yes, girl, you so silly. But bitch, when you start to physically look like a woman and you're starting to evolve as a woman and carry yourself like a woman, move like a woman, maneuver like a woman, live like a woman, that's when those pronouns start to be she, like all that slick shit.
Ooh, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know nobody that's trying to violate trans or gay on purpose. It's literally you're walking down the street or something. You see titties and butt. Oh, get a little closer. Nah, I'm out of here. She, whatever they want to call themselves, I'm not dealing with it. That's where it comes from. Stuff like that. Now, if you looked at like I mean, there are some that you can't tell till you get in the bedroom with. Probably, if you're not one of those, don't be tight that niggas is misgendering you, miscalling you. They don't know because you're already on the fence with the makeup and the hair, and you look brolic. So they like it could be, but there's strong women, right? There's some strong girls, wrestlers, and all that. I don't know until I know. I don't know until I know, and I'm not even. If I gotta think about it, I'm going. Going. You talking about?
I'm a woman. Because that type
Bro.
of shit never moved because I am who I am. But when you realize people are only doing it out of spite, and when you realize people who don't know you are calling you ma'am, that's when you get into the place where you make people, bitch, I'm a woman. And my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
I can say I'm a dog. That don't mean everybody's in the world is gonna call me a dog. For me to want everybody in the world to say I'm a dog, and for me to I can't go to the dog parks. I can't be. I'm a dog, right? No, you're not a dog, sir. You're a human. No, I'm a dog. This is what I identify as. If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna. That's what they do. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna, bro. The regular world, the majority, the majority rules. The majority is gonna act like, well, I don't know. This is not something that's regular to me.
Nobody give a fuck about no motherfucking title. I'm looking for happiness. I want stability. I want peace. I want love in my life. Don't I give a fuck about no fucking gender, bitch, because when I walk through these streets, these men don't see my penis, and that's the only thing that makes you hoes know that I'm trans. There's a lot of women with deep voices, and there's a lot of bitches running around here with a lot of y'all grandmamas and mamas got mustaches and beards.
So what?
Let's be clear, there was an
So
article
what?
going
Granny
around
got
today.
a
A
beard.
59-year-old woman was
Granny
killed
also
because they
got.
thought she
You know
was
what?
trans.
Granny's a granny, so that means Granny's a granny, so that means she done had some kids. She's chilling now. You can't become a granny. Only women can become a granny. How you gonna come at granny for having hairs on her chin? Man, she had a long ass fucking life, granny. She stressed. Now she got to deal with y'all coming up here doing. And granny, so what? Granny might have been hitting the six, so her voice is a little deep.
This person wrote, I never seen somebody want a period so bad. Rolling eyes emoji. Y'all can have my cramps because they be taking me to F out. Hello? Tahiri said, my God, this world is going to shit. The ignorance. This woman wrote, what the F is a sis? Don't give us made up acronyms.
What
We
the
are
F is a
women.
sis?
Hello? And this woman wrote, how about we collectively say F it and not care about them calling us transphobic? Because yes, men in wigs trying to bully us into letting them have our womanhood is scary as F. I feel like it's justifiable for real women to have.
Fam. How can we gatekeep something we're naturally given? This is crazy. It looks like eventually we're gonna have to fight to implement some boundaries and legal rights. It's sad. We birth y'all, we make y'all end the whole argument. I mean, you feel me? Hold on. Last one. I gotta do Umar.
Please speak about comedian Jess Hilarious, who has been receiving a lot of backlash for her comments, where she stated I'm not quoting directly, but the gist is that trans women are not biologically the same as women.
I stand with my sister Jess Hilarious. I'm glad she took the stand because so many black women are afraid to speak up. First of all, I want to make sure people understand what I perceive to be the clear threat in this instance. And I don't know if you can remember, about a year ago, I was on Fox Soul with the Tammy Mack show. And she had a conversation on black male-female relationships. It was myself and another biological male. It was a biological female. And the other person who I thought was a biological female was a artificial woman, meaning he's a biological male.
Bam, what I said. They're going to have these discussions, man versus female. And what they're going to do is slip a man, transgender, in there with the female and say, well, she's going to speak. No, go sit your ass fucking down. You're not here to debate no issues. When it's time to vote for female rights, go sit the fuck down.
Tammy Mack nor her producers warned us that it would not be two women, two biological women, and two biological men. She snuck the transgender in and
bro.
didn't tell us.
What's
Why
real
would
gotta
a
be snuck.
black woman
What's real don't gotta be
having
snuck.
a biological male, aka artificial woman, discussing women's issues, black women's issues, as if he were a woman? I said then that black women better stand up and speak out against this, because the American white power structure is engineering a situation where the natural voice of the biological black woman will be permanently silenced and replaced with artificial women, biological men, who will be standing in and speaking as if they're real black women. And the threat in this is the fact.
Did I not say it already? The problem is y'all don't see what they're trying to do behind the scenes. I can see. I have a keen eye for, like, what are we doing this for? What's the hidden agenda? I know y'all had a problem with the men were making all the decisions for women, and y'all had a little stance. All right, they didn't like that, so now they're pushing this whole transgender agenda on us, so that men can become women, and they're gonna listen to the transgender women rather than the real woman when it comes to what women need or want, which is like stupid, bro. We're not gonna do that.
That what really matters to black women will never be discussed in a public forum, because the government can control the narrative of the black woman by using these biological men disguised as women. So what Jess Hilarious is doing is important. It's critical that it gets done. We're not going to allow her to get canceled. She's doing the right thing. A biological man can never be a biological woman. He will never get a menses. His breast will never develop milk. He will never carry a child. Last time I checked, women have an XX chromosome. Men have an XY, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't matter how much sexual reassignment surgery you get. You will never have a double X chromosome. Men cannot be women. They can only be made to look like them. Women cannot be men. They can only be made to look like them. But here's the difference. I don't really see
That's really the end of the discussion.
Biological women living as artificial men trying to speak for black men. I don't see that. I'm seeing biological men living as artificial women trying to speak for black women. And I think the reason why this agenda is in play is black women, unfortunately, not because there's anything wrong with her, but because of the oppression of black men, she's the leading political voice. The black woman is the most educated in our community. The black woman is the most financially stable in our community. So from the perspective of the white power structure, the way that they're seeing, we've already neutralized black men as much as we can for now. We now got to work on these black women who are becoming increasingly more militant and politically conscious. They see the woke black woman as a threat now. They used her to subdue the man. Now we got to subdue her. So what we're going to do is use these artificial women, these biological men disguised as black women, and we're going to let them be the mouthpiece so we can control the narrative. I hope sisters recognize how important what just.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Stop being sheep, bro. Stop being sheep. Stop listening to Edward. Stop listening to the masses. Stop being sheep. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it on this one, y'all. I stand with Jess Hilarious. I stand with Umar. I stand with everybody that stands behind them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem with trans people until you want to play sports, until you want to start making decisions for women. Because like I said, it's all on the agenda. But listen, man, like, comment, subscribe. We got another one. Leah Thomas is coming up.